Welcome, everyone. We are here, and we are live on this lovely Saturday. Greetings. Hello, everyone. So glad you're here. I found the coffee commercial. We're not going to play it at the beginning, though. Might play it at the end. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So glad to be here once again with you all today. Let me adjust my camera. What's this on the bed? Oh, this is a shirt. Playing Minecraft? No! I'm extremely anti-Minecraft. And half of my audience leaves. But still, I gotta stand up for what I believe in. And that's disliking some game I've never played. Anyway, sorry, I'm dealing with some drama at work. I gave half my shift away to a guy who was like, yeah, I'm getting over something. It's like, well, you're sick? And he's like, no, I'm fine. Showed up. Evidently, he's really sick. And Josh Petersdorf Roadhog is really upset about it. So anyway, Minecraft says trans rights. So good for Minecraft. Still not playing it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, well, let's see. I'm feeling pretty good. My opinions on spaghetti. Well, that actually, I've got a lot of feelings on spaghetti. Alright, I guess I'll lead into this part. It's kind of a personal story, but there was a time in my life, it was years ago, I was going through a pretty dark time. Now, you know, didn't have any jobs or anything like that. It was just kind of just, wasting my life away. And it was pretty rough. Thank you, Jason, for screaming at me as I spill out my guts. Thank you for the bits, Jason. But, anyway, my sister, she was living out here. And, yeah, basically, yeah, she was like, you know, you got to get your stuff in gear. You got to do something. You can't just keep wasting your life away. And it really stuck with me. She was kind of mean about it. So I went in my car, I went into my garage. And I knew I had to do something. And, you know, I'm Italian. I'm very Italian. So I needed to, and she was just basically like, you're not going to be able to do whatever you put your mind to. She told me that. I was like, you're going to be wrong. I'm going to prove it to you. So I was in there. And I don't know if you know this, I have a mechanical background. I was actually going to become a mechanic at one point. And, anyway, I go in there, and I'm trying to get back, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to design the perfect Italian car. I'm just going to do it. Because my sister said I couldn't do it, and I'm going to do it. So I'm there, and I'm reading all the designs and everything, and, you know, there's just something about the car, though, where no matter how hard I tried, it just wasn't Italian enough. It needed to be super Italian. So then I realized what I needed to do. And I did it. I made the ultimate Italian car. My sister came over, and I showed it to her. I had a car built out of spaghetti. You should have seen her face as I drove straight pasta. Yes! Got him! Yes! Straight pasta! Yeah! Oh! So pleased with myself. Got him! My ultimate... No, you can't leave. Everyone's stuck. That is my favorite joke. Of course, the joke's a lot shorter. It's like my sister bet me I couldn't Build a car as spaghetti. You should have seen her face when I drove straight pasta. But driving straight pasta. It's also a great visual of me in a spaghetti car. Driving straight pasta. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. That was good. That's a solid way to start this trial, guys. No, coffee commercials coming. You can't get... I told you my favorite joke. You don't get the coffee commercial right away. No, you don't. Thank you, Nat. And Hilo, no, you're staying. I will leave you in. Hey, we got him back. We were at 70. And then it went back. Look at 82. They heard about the joke and they said, I mean, there are a lot of prospectors out there looking for comedic gold. And them gold in this stream. Lots of comedic nugs. We just gotta chip away at. What is this stream? What am I doing? Yeah. Anyway. Let's Oh man. Alright, yeah. Let's get started. Wow, that was such a great joke. I'm so pleased with myself. Also, everyone, you should know, my beloved Carolina Tar Heels are welcome Titan, Iris. They are playing Duke. This is their biggest rivalry game. But we are terrible this year, and actually we're leading, which is pretty nice. But I'm spending it with you all. That's why I'm wearing Carolina blue. All right. Let's get down to business. I agree. I updated the Davis. For the Tanaka Empire! Oh, wow. Thanks, Wyatt. Why guy, the voice guy? You're going to get a special shout out in the Dava roll call. For the Tanaka Empire! And thank you. Welcome back, Lord Sketches. Courtesy of my old pupil. For the Tanaka Empire! Nice. If you don't know, Wyatt was one of my voiceover students. Now he's a dungeon master. No one can match my power. I shall unify the world. Oh, I need to have another Sigma clip because it makes sense with this game. When I'm about to do my finishing move, and like you're bringing down the person there, it's like, I shall show you true despair. Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, congratulations on killing that guy, Wyatt. You know, blood in, blood out. And Chris was banned for the terms of service. Because he congratulated murder. It's Dungeons and Dragons, though. They gotta die. You know. Unlike DMX, who said, no more deaths. There's gonna be a lot more deaths. Alright. Alright, let's see. We're already off and running. What the hell? I updated them. Oh. Alright, didn't say it, but I remember their names. I just won't have the Master Maestro, Sally Neko, Bird Girl, and Frat Goblin. I'll have the totals in there next time. I guess I have to hit submit. Just doesn't save. Alright. For the Tanaka Empire! Oh! Awesome. Thank you, Sir Jack, for using your Twitch Prime account. Thank you for that. I always like it when there's a continuation. Keeps them going. Gets the people going. Okay. Let's get in the cracker. Wait. My Dark Davis. For the Tanaka Empire! Cammy! Welcome, Cammy. I will excuse the interruption to Dark Dava roll call. My wonderful Dark Davas, were you worried about me? Don't be. For today we take on Genocide Jack. and I have given my alter ego the name Constable Chris. I know it's not a very good one. But still, my Dark Davis, even with a poor nickname, you have always supported me to do my best, and you have kept this stream running. So let me give you your due. Masked Maestro, Agerstin, Shasta, Jason Young, Sally Necco, Brrr Girl, Frat Goblin, and Flutterdash. Let us have justice. It's showtime. All right. Cool. And as you know, we do Dark Davis of the month, and the fourth one, Frat Goblin got in there with $4.20. So he's only got $4.20. So if you want your name called, this is an easy time to get in cheap. All right. Let us go. All right, guys. Last we were doing everything, and now we're I'm going to one day figure out what that does. We're on crappy mic right now. Oh, let's not have you go deaf.
Danganronpa.
We can't have nice things. We just can't have nice things. There it goes. Think I want to get it up and running? No. Mondo Iwata, Hifumi Yamada. Well, that rhymes.
Danganronpa.
Right. Is it muted? Can you hear me? And why? Did someone say the mic is me? Oh, I think it was just lag. For the Tanaka Empire! Oh, thank you, at any rate, for continuing your subscription. That always means the world to me when y'all do that. Okay. When did we end this? That was 7:54. I believe this is it. Alrighty. We're going into the try. Wait, where are my slips? Oh, they're right here. Alright, let's do this, guys.
Yo.
Who's Toko? Oh, yeah. Her.
Come on!
Little nut job. He's got a point.
What are you gonna do?
Alrighty. Dragon Toko. Alright. Dude, that's in a pretty intense pose. Hey guys, you remember when Junko did the JoJo pose? That's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go into the elevator, which I know how to spell. Oh, man. Yar days. That's JoJo too! See what our boy Athum says.
How very sad.
Look, Fumi's, just the idea of 3D makes me cry. Alright, let's go down. Let's do this.
It's true.
Do it, Kyrox. Oh, that's right. I got Kyrox. That's Kyoko. I don't care. I like Kyrox better. The steel box, the elevator. I'm gonna say that every time. I'm in the steel box. Who do I care about? Hifumi? Kyrox? Oh, Owie. Owie, definitely. No, I don't think I will.
Very nice.
They can be Kyoko.
Well? Thrills, chills, kills!
How fun Kirigiri is to say. Kirigiri. Oh, I've never said Kiri. Is that her last name? Kirigiri? That's pretty dank. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly face. A deadly class trial! Kirigiri. Oh, that's good. Let's make another one. Another one. Alright. The non-stop debate. I like this. These three are better than Algo, right? Stop with the mic stuff. All right, let's see. Wait, do we like these things? Oh, okay, I got you, Cyphers. All right. So, thank you, Neon. Y'all are so incredibly unhelpful. I love you all, but you're just terrible. Oh, do we not have our emotes anymore? Alright. Let's do this, kiddos. For the Tanaka Empire! Oh, thank you, Bird Girl! Brrr.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides.
Let's do our
the
best, guys.
second, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk
got
about
this.
the murder weapon.
Oh wow, this is easy.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
No,
Shoot!
no, it doesn't contradict it. Okay, alright. Off and running!
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe. No, that's
Probably wait. Alright, go. First try.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
I like how patronizing how he is. Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Ba-ba-da-bow.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that
I
could
just
have
wanna get my
caused
shot
that
down.
kind of injury.
And my aim was
And the
true.
wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no
Kirigiri.
mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Is that how you pronounce it, Kirigiri? Or is it like Kirigiri?
You looked at her head wound?
Kirigiri.
Yay! That's so creepy!
We have to investigate the murder, you guys.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is
Genocide Jack.
fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack. The fiend. He's not just a serial killer, he's fiendish. Oh, you fiend, killing all these people. Okay, this is my... Alright, cool. Okay. Alright guys, we ready? 'Cause I'm about to strap the F in.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on.
Come on, Owie.
There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
I'm sorry, Owie, but it's wrong! We're still best friends, and all the other girls I'm pursuing are dead, so
Might
let's just
know
be cool.
one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
It's a book?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in
You're
every
lifted.
Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Okay, we back. All right. It's doing that a lot more often lately. All right, thanks for bearing with me. Yeah, whenever it does that, guys, I can see the mic thing go, and also I know when the game starts slowing down. So, yeah, don't worry. And now we're back and running.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
That's our boy! Boob lust! High five, dude! Boob lust, you hear him? That's our guy! Saying boob lust! Hifumi, my boy.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic,
Boob lust.
and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Tell them, Naegi.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So,
Stop showing
how did
us
the
this.
culprit know about this when only high-level police officials
Oh, thank
were
you,
aware of
Nat,
it?
for continuing your subscription.
There's only
Oh,
one
thank you, Nat.
logical answer
Hope
I
you're doing
can
well.
think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
Yeah, Mondo.
You're saying
Yes, effing way.
Genocide Jack is one of us?
It might be you.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Whoa!
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What the Fukawa?
You lie! What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
God, what
Another
is wrong?
riddle.
Yeah.
Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Byakuya sucks. Oh, I'm sweating. Brainwashed? What the hell? Oh, got no pistol lip. What the heck? Wait. So high, so Sibylle, Slay, School, Chill, Schlitz, Skits. That's not a word. That's a. Make me spell schizophrenic and show my friends how smart I am. Give me a T. Ship. Wait, where's my T? Am I wrong? Skits. Ship. Shit. Skio. Skiz. Skid. Skid? What the? Shizzle? What is this? Skizzes? Schism? Schism. Schism. Schizo!
Now I understand.
Finally! Way to go, Naegi.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Schlitz. I think all my other things are right. Splits. Split personality.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too.
Yeah.
They thought that the suspect might have... what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
You always sound like just a little kid learning to read.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, Y2 Crow, it's not the same thing as skits. I think we, like, it's a very general, like... We might as well just said, she's a spaz, and that means it. Whatever. You know what?
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
It was like, I wish it had been like, what? How could you tell she had a split personality? And it's like, 2 different personalities. I got it!
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
That's one of those things, like, you know, obviously back in the day, there were, like, some funny translations, like, you know, in Final Fantasy IV, like, you spoony bard, I'll never forget, because they were, like, trying to really make a family game out of, Final Fantasy IV, and when it was kind of, like, there's some racy stuff, but in those games, it just becomes funny. In this one, like, though, where the entire game is, like, based off text, and you having to get that right, this has to be a night. I mean, it's got to be really challenging, because you have to, in certain cultures, there are, like, you know, words that don't exist in ours. I'm sorry, Crisis.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Yes, shitlord.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Shitlord for Byakuya. I like that. I'm just making that.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Yeah,
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
You could have led with that, bro.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh, God.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
At the same...
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
I mean, I would, if we're on trial, I'm sharing that too, because, you know, we gotta live, and if you're killing people, that's not cool, but I would have been nicer about it.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You
By
said
killing
that
someone.
as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
She meant she couldn't keep Chihiro.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh, my sweet summer
That's
child.
the only reason I promised.
Where are you gonna go? You're trapped in a
how
school.
many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing.
Here I go killing again.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Dude.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Oh, God, oh no. Oh my!
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
That tongue! Look at that thing! Genocide Jill? There is a Genocide Jill!
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Oh wow, Toko. Alright.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
I second that.
What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
So intense.
Yeah.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Sound of murder.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom,
Lots of
how in the
baseball.
depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is outrageous! Beyond.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation.
Look at
What are
Fumi
your
leading
thoughts on
the
that?
charge.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind
Yeah, her
of
hands
all
are big.
masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
That's an argument.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret.
Oh, that's
would be
right. I
revealed.
forgot all about that.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
I want one of the truthful to be Makoto wetting the bed in 5th grade. She's like, bed wetting 5th grader. Let me tell you about this!
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Why'd you croak?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
What are we gonna do? Do I get to go in my mind? Alright. Ooh! I like this sound. Disappearing stain.
Sorry!
Okay. What was the other one? That's a good product. Library desk lamp. All right.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
Okay, wait.
You say that.
Yeah, I won't contradict that because she didn't kill anyone.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Okay, alright.
Give it up. You killed her.
I think we're gonna have to.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You have to do
You
better.
say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would
Dude,
change
TR2's so much harder than
Oh,
this.
an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
Got him!
No, that's wrong!
That's wrong, Byakuya, and stop being a jerk! That's right, I grew a backbone!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same?
I'm
not
gonna
so
pee
sure
on
about
you! Just like I peed my
I
bed
think there's a
Great.
slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't
Hard
know?
put. Nay, you can't
Well
find
then, human garbage, let me tell you!
I love the term human garbage. I use it a lot as Megatron.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
What's the difference between noodles and pasta?
But what happened to
The real
Chihiro?
question. Where's my truth bullet to like have a discussion about that? Guys, I know we're trying to find the blackened, but what's up with this?
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Hey. Hey.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that.
But you can try
in a way
pasta.
that maybe makes
Well
more
said,
sense.
Hala.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
It's all pasta noodles. God. Oh my God. Dang.
Shoot.
Oh God. Oh, all right. Yeah, we did. We did. All right, come on. Oh, she couldn't have lifted it. It's
For
a blunt.
one, the cause of death is different.
You dipshit, Chris.
In the
Stupid.
Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Someone else could have read the
Strange
file.
for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Not if you got tired of killing people that way.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
God.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Ooh, tortellino pesto sauce.
Can
Guys.
you please stop
getting
comparing
kinda
killing
hungry.
people to cooking?
Hey, man, let's let her go with it.
Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Oh, wait. How the body was
I got it!
Yes!
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Oh, hell yeah, that's a cool name! Big Mac! Return of the Mac Nagy.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
It's time to let everybody know that Makoto's back to run the show. Let's do it. Let's actually think this guy's cool for a second. Let's play him real cool. Don't talk, Makoto. Don't ruin it.
Huh?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Were they all dudes?
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Lolly girl. Oh, they were all dudes.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
We only kill dudes.
Bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were dudes! Hey. Wait. Yeah, this guy right here looks high.
They were all guys?
That's right, old dude.
The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
Watch out, my coats!
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
What the hell is wrong with you?
We took 20 takes, and that was the best one.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a
Totes
girl,
my
not
coats.
an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
How awesome was it that I led with my fantastic pasta car joke, and we just kept doing the analogy? We Italian in hell. We're Italian as hell up in here. Perfect.
Too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Maybe.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Not enough scissors here.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Oh!
Cur?
Get him!
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Real quick, sorry.
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah, booyah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Oh,
Maybe
Sakura.
you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
I mean, I thought the weight was
Any
something
scissors?
too.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Oh, what if she really is Genocide Jack, but she didn't do this murder? That would be nuts.
Are you sure about that?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
Dun
Why
dun!
would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
Nuts, that's scary.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
Gutter dogs. Dude, I'm digging this.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
Hey guys, what if I lovingly referred to all of you as my gutter dogs? You're like, I hate that nickname, Chris. That's so rude. Doesn't matter. My GDs! My gutter, where my gutter dogs at? Ooh, ooh. Chris T and the gutter dogs. The gutter dogs. Oh man, it's time to eat gutter dogs.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And
Suck
nobody but
this.
the police knew about that.
Yeah,
Let me go for it.
that's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
The Yoks. You're the only one!
Here's my answer.
Yeah, my...
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
But Makoto, I wish it was always in the Leon tone. Leon, I wish it was always like, Byakuya!
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal
Little
police
rich
records.
Twerp.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
You're damn right I am.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
He does sound baby. Here's my answer. Especially when you're accusing someone of murder. That needs to be like a... You know... Hajime was, you know... He wasn't the strongest guy in the room, but like when push came to shove, he was really like... He had some good lines there. You know, he's kind of that real hero. But Kodo's just like, ah...
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
Chris, we've arranged, through the magic of technology, we've arranged for you to meet Makoto. Oh, hi, Makoto. Let me shove you in this locker.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all? Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
That actually is the most pure bully behavior. That's like old school bully behavior, so you gotta respect it.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now...
I go to Makoto. You having fun in there, nerd? He's like decorated the place. He's actually pretty comfortable in the locker, considering it's not. Oh yeah, come on in, guys. Thanks for showing them a new home. I'll be like, ugh. Fine, Makoto. You win this round.
The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
That kid has bosoms! Ooh, what a chocolate!
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
Yeah!
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Like life!
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Oh no, does this suck? This sounds like it sucks. Oh, this is grabby, isn't it? I hate grabbing. I about made a really inappropriate grabby joke. And I didn't, guys! Praise me! Chris is learning! Reinforce... Oh, Jason leaving? Good night, Jason. Thank you, Lil and I like being patted on the head. If some people find it patronizing, I like it. That's right, praise me for my good behavior. I'm out of here grabbing everybody. Oh, man. Well, this better be a grabby.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it!
You tell
That's
them.
a natural reaction for any guy!
Dudes!
The
We like girls and
victim was
boobs!
Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Yeah!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
So, of course, I would. There was no time. What's so strange?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh. Wait, that...
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the
You ups?
opportunity to check out the girls'
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Oh,
Because
God, okay.
up until we actually discovered
Yes,
the
Jason,
body,
we'll get that
we
done
couldn't
in the
have
next
known
2
who
days.
the victim
Promise you.
was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
What we're saying. Oh, hell yeah.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Just like you.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that.
I like how mean
Go ahead.
and
Show
thin
us.
Byakuya is. He's a jerk.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
You tell him. Here, Yuri.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Kyrox, can I share your name? Because I like it. Oh, library desk lamp. I bet that's it. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. And then we'll get right back to it. Alright. Let's do this. Alright.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange...
Wait, what's Celeste's account? Oh, thank you, Bird Girl! Okay.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Alright, I think I...
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the bodies.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Was it really a rope?
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Yes!
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Yeah!
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
You loved that extension cord! You loved it!
Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Mm-hmm.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yeah.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
I gotta call it the comments. Anytime I like a comment, I really like. Cyphers. You love that cord like a son! You would never notice it!
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I agree with that.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Oh, all we do is talk about it.
Me too. We've already decided who did it.
You know what? This guy's really super useless. Like, I mean, probably the worst I've seen.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
But why would he want us to do? Why is Byakuya doing this? Because, like...
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
I am not
Are you
Chappelle.
sure about that?
I am not Hero.
Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Gutter
She
dogs,
was found
heal.
dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Yeah!
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Please say big boob poster.
I
think it's
believe
one
I
about
do.
truthful, isn't it? Hey, did you... Byakuya, did you just say my name? Because I'm about to mess you up. Makoto style. Yeah. Didn't you know that there was the big boobed girl's picture in the girls' locker room? Girls don't like girls! Byakuya. But what about no? All of a sudden Danganronpa becomes this like conservative family values game.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Boobless. Coffee stain. We have that and big boob poster.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Let me strap in for this one.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
He did that. I literally just did this bit as a joke, and he does it in the real game. Nice, Makoto. Makoto has been living such a sheltered life. His parents never told him that this could happen.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Yeah.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Alright, let's not go after the poster.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
I wish Makoto's next thing is like, and that doesn't make sense because I'm totally not gay. Just blaze past it.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
And you're slopping the protein coffee everywhere?
You're referring to my protein coffee.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier,
I
spilled
another
some
bad
protein
joke and I
coffee
didn't.
on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Somebody... I wish Taro was here. He could make some good protein jokes.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Wait, I'm looking in the chat. We got some buy rights in here. I like it. Buy rights.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Man, I could move a dead body, but I can't even move crap in my room. It's such a chore. I hate moving stuff. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. If I, like, had to move this to, like, cover up a murder, I'd be like, I guess I'm just a black engine. You're gonna I don't know, shove a microphone down my throat? Well, how would we execute me?
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
The best.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? Wow! To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls'
I think she hacked hers. We gotta use that programmer thing.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Oh, shrimp and
No,
chips.
she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Alright, hero, let's see you step up.
I doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Give me that, like, blank, the notepads. Broken e-handbook, that's it.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
Actually,
She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
I'm
sure that would have been no problem for her.
Shit, Taka, I agree.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
Wait!
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Guys, I'm a little disturbed. I agreed with Taka about something. I thought the exact same thing. That could have been me. She probably hacked her handbook. She was the ultimate programmer after all. Like, yes, Taka! But I need to give you that consent. Chris and Taka, consent! I am not a Taka Kenny. It's just a bad agreement.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Yeah,
I'm struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Hell yeah.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said.
Taka!
She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
That's right, bro. You want to grab a drink after
You
this?
can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
We can't do this yet. But why would Byakuya not be trying to save his own ass? And what's Kyrox doing? She's like good at this stuff.
Hold on a second.
Here you go! About time, Kyrox.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Dude, Kyrox is that one that's like, I want to see if you can figure this out on your own. But at the end, I'll be like, okay, good job. Let me... Come on, Kirigiri.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Kyrox, she's just...
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
You heard Monokuma. She's just borrowing your name, Kyrox. Not loading it, borrowing it.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
Until y'all make a rule like Monokuma that I can't steal this name and put it in there and put it in the e-handbook. We need an e-handbook in the Discord. And then you can say, if it's in there, rules for Chris. You can't steal someone's screen name and assign it to someone. But that's not in there yet, guys.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Yeah, I gotta smoke. What? What did Makoto say? He's like, yeah, I could use a cigarette break.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm
Makoto...
sure that thought must please you.
No, Makoto doesn't vape, but he does smoke. He smokes Bad 6, and he's pretty cool when he does it.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial.
Makoto's smoking.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
We get to leave? Welcome, Kamina. Wait, I gotta call out the
girls' locker room?
Mind lever. Makoto smoking is him going outside when it's really cold and exhaling and pretending his visible breath is smoke.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Ooh! Y'all like Taka calling her Missy? Seems a little massage. Where are you now, Taka backers? That's right. You got that sweet cheeks? Chris, that was you. That wasn't Taka. No, that was Taka. Chris Band.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
My pleasure.
Examine her carefully.
Let's
using our hands.
Let's let our boy Hifumi do this. Hifumi, you earn this. This is so gross.
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Ultimate moral compass!
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Okay.
Very
God,
well.
boy.
I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Yeah, get in there.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Ah.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
Get in there.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Oh, dude, that's cool. Saying a
Be
prayer.
sure to check her
like that.
entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Oh my god,
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
What the hell's going on?
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
I see. So she was actually a he. Thank you for confirming this fact.
We got crying gamed, y'all. Am I?
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
I don't...
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Whoa! Whoa! Genocide Jill not liking... Wow, that is transphobic.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting.
why?
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Whoa. But why?
I do apologize for keeping you waiting.
Why did
Now
Chihiro...
then, let's resume the class trial.
Was Chihiro hiding it on purpose, or did we just not notice and it didn't matter to Chihiro? Alright, now I kind of want to know more about Chihiro.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl.
I agree,
but a boy.
Flutterdash. It's like, oh, I totally would have killed Chihiro because that's a boy and that's what I do. And you kissed him, Makoto, which is cool.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
I will just say this about the game. This is a game about high schoolers killing each other. There's a lot wrong with all this stuff, so I wouldn't take this as any sort of moral compass thing. This is just it's a weird game, and we've grown a lot as a society since then, so take it as a product of the time. So, yeah. Yeah. Where's Taka when you need him?
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka
Thank you,
or
Cartman.
Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Truth Letter Dash.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is a most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
As sheltered as Makoto is, I think he would just be like, what? You know, the person that thought like, Big Boob poster belongs in boy locker room. Tornado belongs in girl locker room. I think he would be pretty effing shook over this.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
That's because he's a dick.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
How should I put this? It was a little too... overt. You see that, Owie? I'm a man of culture. McCoats. Goat. Totes McCoats.
At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but...
Well, if I was killing somebody, like, if I'm just killing a girl, like a little girl like Chihiro, I'm not gonna go, and I'm not a necrophiliac, I'm not gonna check. I'm just gonna be like, cool, I did my killing, yay, and then leave. And then they'll be like, hey, Chris, that was actually a boy. I'd be like, what? I didn't think to check for that. Oh, they're still dead, right? Yeah, they're very dead. It was very gruesome, Chris. Okay, cool. All right, well, then I don't really care. Girl or boy, I don't care. I got my murder in. All right, let's continue.
It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now.
Ooh!
I'm telling you the truth.
Byakuya, I bet you he's like, I would never swear because of my education.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Taka has got to just be having a hell of a time in this trial.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
Oh my gosh.
They're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
God, he is so useless.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Did you hear that, guys? Kyrox is with me. She meant just with your argument, Makoto. Oh, okay. Well, still available. All the girls and that boy that I liked are dead.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Don't worry, Kyrox. I'll get Kyoko to give your name back by the end of the stream. She ain't gonna get away with it.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I got it!
This better not be an effing hate crime. Oh, I bet you it is. Oh, that would be gross. Oh shit, I gotta do something.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Oh god! No, that was...
Shoot! Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Hey guys, hugs. Also, I need to hug.
I believe someone
I'm
else
solving
did
a
see
murder.
the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
I got you.
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Oh, thank you, Eggers, for continuing your subscription. Thank you. Also, that's how I hug y'all. Just scoop up my children. What? Oh, Eggers is at tier 3? Oh, man, I didn't even come up with anything for tier 3. Wow. Tier 3. All right, Eggers. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. I got it. Can't wait till I make partner and then I can give you a tier 3 emote. But also, I got to come up with something for the tier 3.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Thank you so much, Eggers.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Also, Eggers, you want me to go talk to that
I saw
upstairs
him
neighbor?
stuffing a track
Let me
jacket
know.
into a duffel bag.
I'll hit him with a
And
prenup.
then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Oh, and that's why Chihiro couldn't work out with Sayaka and who's the other one? Aoi. Sakura. Sorry, I got Sayaka on my head. Sayaka's dead. Yes, I know. R.I.P.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
No, he just couldn't get into the locker room. Because I think, also their locker rooms had the gym equipment in it. It was like curves. What? Okay. Duke just, beat Caroline. Fantastic.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
What?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Let me go back and... Okay, let's see.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
I think it's gotta be a grabby.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Oh shit.
My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did
What, how do I know what the...
No way. Not a chance.
Oh, wait.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Oh my god.
This exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any?
Oh my god! I don't have this.
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific track?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Shit. I thought...
Shoot!
I thought Hero doesn't exercise! My tracksuit is black. This is a grabby though, right?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was...
So next we have to...
Why did he choose the specific...
What do you mean, the specific...
I got it! He picked that... It matched the one the culprit...
So, what the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit first. I got it from the warehouse.
Did any of that really help us get any closer?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? First of all, we know where he was on his way, so next we have... Why did he choose this...
What do you mean, the specific...
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying...
There it is. I got it.
The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
It's
No,
you.
that's wrong.
We never mentioned that. It was only that one.
Hold on a second, Mondo.
I'm proud of myself for that
What
one.
did you just say?
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Well, I'm really proud of myself for that one. That was a lot of, like, brain stuff.
She never said anything
Thanks,
about the
guys.
jacket's color.
Give me all the head pat.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
It does, little dork. I did it. There was this little kid when I was like 10. We were like babysitting this. Oh no, there's just this kid in a restaurant. But this kid did something. It's like 2 or 3 or whatever. He did something, and he went, "Yay, mommy! Yay for me!" And sometimes I still say that.
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Mondo, why would you do that?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you
Oh!
tell anyone that?
Thank you, Sinister Phoenix. Welcome. Thank you for watching and thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Were you like broly with Mondo?
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry? We're calling Chihiro Cherry? No, alright. Guys. Cherry is not a nickname for Chihiro. No. Terrible nickname. Terrible nickname doesn't work.
Cherry?
Oh, okay. Hey, thanks, Owie!
Hero?
You want to grab some dinner after this?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
That's
He
right,
walked past
Armadillo.
me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's
Toxic
testimony,
male masculinity.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
That's right, Kyrox. But we're not done with you yet. Give Kyrox back her name. No. Kyrox.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, Celeste. We get it, you're a gambler. I suppose that's the flop. Ugh, Celeste again.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
I do have to say, Kyrox, real name Kyoko, she does this pretension. She's like the person though that talks with her eyes shut. You can just tell. That's right. I had my feeling about him all along. I suppose Gundam did that, but Gundam gets a pass. And also, he's pretentious.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Wait, am I you now? Wait, why am I you?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
No, I was Kyrox then. Why am I you? I'm still here. Like, I got when I was the Nagito because we had to get in there, but I was her. Bone. Why did I play as Kyoko for a split second? That makes no sense. Is she the and she's doing a pretentious thing. And I went into her body, and I became her for a second. I did too.
Maybe you didn't
Kyoko
notice
for
it, Mondo,
Smash.
but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
All this murder bear stuff, all that, I can take all that, but this is really baffling me.
You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude.
I've already had this talk with y'all. Dude means everybody.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Did you feel? Well, I guess he saw it in the mail. Oh, that's right. He would say.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
I really hope Mondo did not kill
No,
him for
I'm
some.
not the frightful one.
Some really
Not
gross.
nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Woo! Yeah, Kyoko, great line. Come on, that was just a little overwrought.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
I didn't want to have to do this, but looks like I'm gonna have to PTA your ass.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
That's right, Hifumi! Come on!
My little ghost friend is telling me.
Ooh! Hifumi, friends with Ghost Rider confirmed!
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Oh, it's Chihiro's.
I got it!
Okay, cool.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Wait, who's K1BO? What game's that? Oh, V3? Yeah! Hit him, cucklord!
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Monokuma's like one of those people. It's like, I'm gonna let all this continue. Wait, you talking shit about the handbook? No, the handbook's indestructible. I don't know what you're talking about. I really did a good job on the handbook, so yeah, kill each other, but don't disrespect the handbook.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Ash, we will talk.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
By hacking it. Oh, man, did his programming thing just not mean anything? Chihiro just wasn't very good at their talent, though.
Shoot!
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and 2 of them broke in quick succession, then...
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to take a quick break because I am out of soda water. We are back. When are we going to tell Chris that the white text on a white background doesn't... Let's see. Wait, hold on. Alright.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Oh God, what? Oh my gosh, what did I do? Alright, wait, hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay, cool. Trying to manage everything. Alright, we all good, guys? Sorry, I got self-conscious with the white text thing. Hilo, what are you saying, white text? Alright.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Alright, hold on. Alright, let's see.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna...
Oh, that's right, when you were taking that big...
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Mora, thank you, Monokuma. Very cool. Sauna safety. Well, we all learned something about the thing.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
If you want to get a cheap laugh out of me, there are a few things that get... And anyway, that meme, the thank you, Kanye, very cool. Thank you, anything very cool will always get me.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
While they were taking that big sauna
What if the killer
challenge.
took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
See, I told you. It makes me laugh like an idiot. Alright.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
Yeah, remember the two bros had a bro-off.
Who did?
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
But they both did it.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Did you kill Chihiro to get a new notebook?
Why do you keep accusing him?
Oh man, I think it's so funny that they bonded. It's like, I'm about to lose my best bro. I respect it, Taka. I respect Taka for being like, listen, we bonded, and yeah, you might have killed our other bro, but shit, you know. I like standing up for friends, even if they're murderers. But that goes both ways. Hey, if any of my gutter dogs murder anyone, be like, didn't do it. They didn't do it at all. You're gonna see me getting all animated in the trial when you're all up there like, there's no way Brittany Hartz did that. And then my rebuttal showdown will show up.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
You were, Eggers. We had a great time.
Before the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Mein Lieber, don't worry, I did study the blade. While you were playing video games, I studied the blade. While you weren't going to clubs, I studied the blade. I was perilously close to going and get my sword.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Alright guys, we're all gonna go to blade school.
Let's test Makoto.
Ooh. He broke. Anything. Where's Carter? Okay. So his wouldn't work. So he would have needed to have Chihiro's boy notebook. Why'd you do this anyway? Eggers, pretty badass. Alright.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh, shit.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I got Junko! You were so smart and funny! Alright.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then you broke your own handbook.
We all do. We all miss
In other
Junko.
words, if Mondo's handbook is actually, then that proves that what Makoto...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
God! Oh, man.
Shoot!
This isn't a grabby, is it?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo...
Broken handbook. There we go. Alright, it's a broken
You
one.
broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's hand, then that proves that what...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
Got him!
No,
Take that, armadillo head! Eat shit.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
I like people like, you were really I would like it if people like wrote me like, if the complaints were like, for the stream, it was like a mail letter. Chris, yes, I know Mondo murdered Chihiro, but the way you told him to eat shit, not very good.
What the heck are you talking about?
He killed a guy!
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Bullying! Okay, wait. Side story time. I know we're like right in the thick of it. Okay, but I had a dream. I was, just because it kind of goes into that, thing. Okay, I had a dream. I was voicing Megatron. This was just a dream. And I'm there in the booth, and like, you know, I'm doing the entire thing. And then anyway, Megatron comes out, the door's shut behind him, and then a giant monster, like one of those like big sea creatures things, like plows through the door, busts open the door, and like opens its maw right there. And the guy in the Megatron like just runs away. And I'm on the mic, and I just go, oh shit, because I saw a monster there. And then my dream progresses, and I get pulled into a meeting. And I was like, what's this meeting about? And it's like, well, Chris, you said shit on set. And I was like, but the giant monster came through the doors. And they were like, even still. So, anyway, that was the dream. I was like, wait, what about the monster? Yeah, we know the giant monster came on there. You can't say shit on set. I'm sorry. So, anyway, I feel like that whenever y'all are like, hey, you told Mondo to eat shit. Not bullying Mondo, not cool.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it.
Coronas. I gotta play. Can you actually not say shit on set, though? Oh, wait, are you... No, you can't do that. No. I don't say any swear words. I've never even actually nearly said a swear word. Ever. Because you gotta be in the robot mindset. Megatron doesn't swear, so I don't swear.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually
Megatron says
Mondo's.
No, there's a... My way of swearing on set is substituting Allspark for Guy. Allspark forsaken by the Allspark. You can do a lot of swearing with that Allspark thing.
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Yeah.
Well, here's how
Mother
I look
Allspark.
at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
You hear that? Dead bodies have no rights. He even said he's like, they're a thing at that point.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
It sounded like, it's a great area.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Oh, come on, just lay into him.
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Oh, man, I gotta respect the bro love. I love bro love so much. I respect it, you know, I'm a frat guy. I love the bro love. It's the honor amongst thieves.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong.
Oh,
everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Taka.
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Makoto, why do you have to be so damn... Okay. Holy shit, I got nothing. What's the difference between this? These are the same thing. Oh, I've got more choices. Okay. Okay, that's boys. Oh, no. That... What's the difference between these stupid things? Alright, wait. Tell me that one. That does not count. Is it the in one or just the holding up the thing? Why did he... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cartman. Why did Byakuya do this, though? That's so weird. That's gross as shit. This is the same thing. Yeah, big boob girl.
The killer is you!
Oh, God.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Oh, God, please.
At the
Please.
time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Okay.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
So good.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh, thank you, Sally Neko, and welcome, Wait. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out.
Wait, did I?
Even though it was officially
I was
nighttime.
angry about that one!
She
No!
made her way to the locker
My
room,
family-friendly
specifically the
stream!
boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Guys, I'll have my press conference tomorrow where I announce my resignation.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Thank you, Carter. But I was angry. It was like, what do you need?
He met with someone there.
It was like, what do you
and
need?
the person he met was the one who killed him.
Holy crap. Are you kidding me?
Here's exactly what happened. Once inside, he met with someone there.
It's the same object!
The person he met was the one who killed him.
You're lifting or it's there!
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell.
That's crap!
The unsuspecting Chihiro.
I don't want to hear anything about the blood not being on it. Not to be blood on all you gutter dogs. That's right, I'm threatening the chat. I'm highly upset.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Bum, 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 indeed. I'm furious.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Time to take all the gutter dogs out back. No, no! And y'all aren't getting sent up to no farm. I'm not even lying to my kids about what happened to the gutter dogs. Dad, are the gutter dogs playing on some farm? No. No, they are not.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
Do y'all remember how
Using
cool and funny Sayaka and Junko
could get
were?
into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Yeah, Sayaka actually did kind of suck. I'll say that. Someone said Sayaka sucked. You read my mind. I bet it's just good intuition, though. God, you know, R.I.P., I guess, but I'm glad that joke died along with her. Am I right, guys? Bam!
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Poo-poo carpet.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
But why did he do this?
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
This literally makes no sense. This is really... He wanted to expose Genocide Jack.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
Listen, I get trapping someone. It's going to take a lot for me to play with a kid's blood. Just a lot. I got enough stuff going on that I don't really want to start playing in the blood.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Oh, whoa!
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada? That wasn't as good as Leon! That is insane, though. Like, black eye.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence?
It's Taka.
Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Am I gonna have to
You
PTA
need
you?
evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Taka, my boy. Holy crap, what is it? Nega time. More like Naegi time. What the hell does that mean? Somebody, tell me what this is. Oh, that. Wait, is this the thing where I go, wait, what do I do to capture the... Is it right, left on the dots? Or is it left, right? Right first, then left. Gotcha. I want to find out who this guy is. How come he should have got a really fun old-timey announcer. I won't. Guys, let's hit him with the prenup! I gotta go against Taka?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
Taka! It's your bro!
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Oh man, Taka!
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
Can we just, like, talk about how Taka went to bat for his bro? Like, no, that...
Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Oh!
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, Mondo, you suck.
I did it. I killed him.
But... Hell, yeah, hell, heh, 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 heh. Oh my gosh! That was nearly perfect. Heh. The score was perfect. Just like the man who achieved it.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that,
Thanks,
I gotta
bird girl.
just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Motorcycle run
Ask
up.
for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
Do we have like...
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Bro. I hated Mondo. I feel bad for Taka losing his bro.
What?
Yeah, I'm really effing good at this game. What can I say?
Unbelievable.
Oh, whoa!
Sorry.
What is this?
Oh, Taka, man.
Now then.
I do want some answers, though.
Actually...
No. This is Baby Chiox.
Weak, 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 weak.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but...
Hey,
Gonna try to kill Mondo? Give us some credit, man. We're... Maybe a world at large would, but I think, like, us in this environment being ultimate.
What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Oh, Mondo must have just went to the gym accidentally.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Oh, poor baby. God. I wasn't very strong growing up either, so...
Correct.
I know what it's like to have that turn and feel weak when you're younger. I was really, really skinny. My arms, like, I was very weak.
Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because...
You know what, Kyoko? Why don't you just talk during the trial and just do all this? I don't know why you're like, you need a sense of achievement. Oh gosh, guys. I know I'm not talking, I'm kind of taking all this in. But why did you kill him?
I knew it.
Well, listen, stop talking with your eyes shut.
What is this?
Taka would be more, I mean, I'd be more upset about my let's say if I had done this and I was gonna die, I would pretty much be like, I'm gonna die. I would accept that. If my bro was going to die, I'd be very upset because I have to keep living without my bro. If I die, I just die. But if you have to live without one of your best friends, that's, to me, something to get really upset about.
You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
You messed with their blood. You're not weak at all, Bird Girl.
Hey,
I thought that Daye of water. Let's take some humor in things. He looks like a great writer. Let's just let's take something with this. He's like, all right, we need an animation where this guy looks like a really badass writer. Whoa! 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 Sorry. Anyway, I tried to add some humor to a bad situation. Montana. Nicely put, Thomas. Well, I'm gonna say that sounds disgusting. If any of you eat peaches and gravy, just get out. Also, everyone, you should know I'm very big into gallows humor and all that stuff. Not to make light of it. Well, actually, to make light of a situation helps me not get so down about it. That is not a bully. But it's how I help deal with things. Sometimes I think if we think too much about the awful stuff and like take that all in, I mean, it's a bad defense mechanism, but it's helped me. Peaches and gravy have no rights.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Wait, does he have a... He has a JoJo jacket, guys! Kind of. JoJo. Don't retire from a biker gang. I mean, we didn't even know this guy, so. Also, I just want to say for the chat, do you think this biker gang probably killed some people? And that they're having their own thing? So, like... But we know Mondo, I know. They definitely killed people. I agree, Nat. Who hasn't killed? Oh, wow. Well put, Sally.
I just...
Although you got your brother killed, that's not like a... I mean... But we're in a school. That I'd be like, listen, I know this is not big. It's not a big deal to anyone in the school that it's going to get revealed. Or is he saying they're going to reveal that to the outside world? Sister Phoenix, I'm glad. Thank you for the sub and join our Discord. You'll like it there.
Yeah. I just...
Oh, to the outside world. Okay, wait. So the motive was revealing it to the outside world. Monokuma, this bear, like, let's say we're here, and we haven't played this game, and this bear, like, announces, this kid wet his bed until 5th grade. Who? Well, that sounds awful. Poor guy. Hopefully he got that fixed. Well, jeez. Okay. Well, thank you, jerk. How do you exist? What is this? Who are these people? This kid wet his bed! Hey! In Japan! I'm glad I know.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Monokuma. Very cool.
Huh? But...
Cece made a comment about, even though we feel weak, trust me, we're stronger than we really think we are. Feel weak all the time, but I know that somewhere in there, there's strength. If I ever had house words, it's not really house words because it's too long for that, but I have a saying, like, when you're at your weakest, show the most strength. It's kind of like that, I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen Godfather, but he's protecting his dad, and there's a hit coming, and he's standing there. I don't think it's with his brother, but it's Michael Corleone, and they just have flowers, but they're trying to act like they have guns underneath them, and they stand in front of the hospital, and they're completely unarmed, but the guys go away because it looks like they're armed, and that's something I kind of always I think about, like, whenever I'm, like, kind of not as strong as I think I can be. It's like, well, let me show strength, and, like, you know, let me have this, and you can kind of tap into something inside.
I want to change.
Oh gosh.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
Odd.
What? What?
No!
Oh, God. This is not a good thing to do. This is not... Yeah, you piece of shit. This is a bad reason to murder someone.
What's wrong?
Oh, God. Bless it.
Damn you!
No! God, insecure.
I just wanted to...
Wait, did I say bonk? Or did he say bonk?
Yeah, that's right.
Josh. Oh, wow. This is... Well, yeah, no shit.
You son of a bitch.
That's not justified. He deserves the execution.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro.
Yeah!
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
Yeah, you are.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Chihiro was looking up to you. You're more powerful than someone to use that sort of power and hurt them is probably one of the greatest sins against humanity. Even still, deserves to die. Justice for Chihiro! Yeah, it was cold blood. True, Fox Leaps, yeah. I'm more talking in the chat. Yeah. I feel bad for Taka.
Yep.
Wow.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I think he's gonna get drawn and quartered with 4 bikes. That's if I was doing this, if they were like, Chris, execution time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it old-fashioned, drawn and quartered.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. I can't believe it's not Mondo. Come on. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Now that's what I call breakneck speed. Sorry. That was very odd. Laugh at death. Oh crap, I was laughing so much and I didn't even see that. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. Wow. I'm taking one last mini break. I know we're kind of at the end, but I just want to... Yeah. Be right back. Wow. Alright, guys. Oh. Oh, dude. That's a scream. Same scream, though. Can't get two of those out of a voice actor. This guy's a sociopath.
What is this?
Naturally.
Hey.
What are Cheokes?
However...
Oh.
What?
Dude, he is a sociopath. This is classic sociopath.
Honestly.
Beat him up, Big Mac. What a dick!
There is nothing to be done.
What?
Wait, how did... If someone dies, do the locks go off? How did they get into the girls' locker room? Because they were both dudes.
Well...
If someone dies, locks just get open, right? Oh, he took an e-handbook. That's right.
That's right.
Corona's good.
I see.
But...
Hero, you're just out here surviving somehow. You are like Dr. Mengele.
Interesting.
Correct.
Yeah, smack. Not really.
Indeed. Hey.
What are you?
What's this?
You.
Of course he does. I mean, this one was really funny. Give us that big D, Monokuma.
Damn.
Huh? What the heck? Damn it!
New world, new world, new world order. That's right, Chad. Let's give him the D. Monokuma, you think you can give us the D? We're giving you the D.
Ooh, how exciting.
That's enough.
I don't know. You played with the dude's blood and...
In the name of my family.
I mean, that's kind of badass.
You're getting all riled up.
Trash mob for you. Yeah, Nagito didn't ever try to be the pro tag. Now I'm like, wait, if I'm what's my name? Makoto? I thought it was Byakuya. Remember that time it was Kyoko for like one answer, for one question? Like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Alright. No. I was Kyoko! Because also it didn't affect my health bar. I even messed it up. No, I don't think I did. I think I got it right.
Well, anyway, like I was
Oh,
saying,
Gray Man!
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
Wait, what girl? Killed someone before things even got... What girl killed anybody? Well, I get... But she didn't kill them. I guess it's like she...
But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on,
Talking
okay?
to Junko. But now that doesn't make any
After all,
sense.
That's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away. Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Alright guys, we did it. Boy's Life of Despair makes a whole lot of things. The end. Okay, well that's the end of our stream. But, would you like to see the coffee commercial? Crazy Diamond, JoJo. since everyone watched this, save the data. We'll save it there. All right.
No one can match my
I heard a rumor about Mondo, but I don't want to spread it.
Thank you, Egerton. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. Helps me keep doing this. All right, guys. All right, let's go back to intermission. All right, guys. First off, thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you also for continuing subscriptions. Thank you so much. It's really means a lot to me. Helps me where I can take the day off from Megatron and come be here with you guys. So thank you. And since you all stayed, we have pretty good numbers right now. Okay, guys. Kyoko had taken Kyrox's name. What do we think? Should we force Kyrox to give it back? Of course, thank you. Thank you all. Alright. Kyrox, you're Kyrox again. You never ceased being Kyrox. There were just two. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the donations. Everything. This is becoming a job for me. So that's how I keep it going. So thank you so much. All right. But now people have wanted to see. I found my coffee commercial. So let me bring it up right here. And let me see. All right, guys. The year was... This is a long time ago. This is a long time ago, my friends. Let's see. Let me see if I can... what do I go to? Sources or... Game capture? Properties? Okay. Capture specific window. Let's see. Window. Alright, I got it. Okay. And then I'll... Remember, I have to do this next time. Wait, let me actually take it. Let me take a screenshot of this so I don't mess it up. Alright. And Japale, I will upload this to to our site, to the because I want to have it up there. Okay, properties. All right. Now I know. All right. It's that day we've been prepping for. A lot of you requested transfers to other places, but we did it. Okay, set me of sort. Browse, I got it. All right, here we go. This is going to be it. Browse. Let's go to the desktop, because I just put it there where it's going to live. All right. What? Wait.
Party, please.
Welcome to the neighborhood. These are for you.
These are for you. Oh.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh.
Baby, now you go home.
The power of the Pamper aroma brings you closer. Jakob's Kronum.
There you go. That was a coffee commercial. Did I do it? Did it play? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was the coffee commercial. Play it again? Okay, cool. Let's do it one more time. I want it to be like where I can... Wait, let's play it again. I think I had it set up immediately, so it's just going to keep doing it. As you can tell, that's my wife, and we just... Really into this coffee. all cool.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, oh, really not.
Now you go home.
Oh man, they stole the flowers and
The power
they
of the
stole
pamper
apple.
aroma brings you closer. Jakob's Krönung.
Okay. Cool. I'll have to, wait, do not do it again. Delete media source. Delete it. Remove it. There we go. It can go straight to hell. There we go. All right. So, it took a while, but that was it. That was me before the beard. Well, I mean, I'd done a beard off and on, but it was definitely me before the long hair. And, yeah. And that was me showing off my acting chops. It was really a masterclass to, I think, a lot of people. So, anyway, thank you for sticking with me. Yeah, thank you so much. Cool. Who do we raid? Let's see. Okay, cool. I will check the Discord. Also, if you're on the Discord, connect your Twitch to it so the subscriber thing comes up. All right, we're gonna raid Nico. People seem to like Nico. He's a great streamer. He's somebody I aspire to be. So let's give him a raid. All right, guys. For the Tanaka Empire, let's show up in force. And thank you all for joining me. This was a fun time. Sorry it took so long at the end. All right, full force for the Tanaka Empire. Good night, y'all.